Okay, yeah, there we have Marlin. Yep, lots of returning faces, a few new people as well. Enemy. So for anyone who hasn't been here before, hopefully you've got the timer up on the website. As soon as we start, the timer will start going and the done button will activate. So as soon as you finish, click the done button. If for any reason it doesn't work, or your phone dies, or you can't get the done button clicked, just click done in the chat in the meeting, and your time will be recorded. Okay, so yeah, nearly ready to start. Linda, I don't see your picture yet. I don't know if you and Marlin and Cotte are together, but I don't see your camera yet. I think everyone else I can see clearly. Yeah, so Unboxed tonight. So we'll go around, we'll have a chat, we'll look how people are doing. I'll try not to give away make any spoilers about what the image is. Won't talk too much about what people are doing and what the image is during the competition. Do bear in mind that once people are start to finish and maybe do interviews, there may be at that point some discussion of the puzzle and what the image is. So if you want to avoid any spoilers at that point, just maybe mute the commentary so you don't hear any discussion of the image if you want to keep it a complete secret. Okay, and yeah, hi to everyone watching on YouTube tonight. Great to have you with us, following the action. Let us know time predictions, or even what you think the brand or the puzzle is tonight as you're watching. It'd be great to hear your thoughts. Oh yeah, let's do the Wheel of Fortune that we always do. So we'll give away an extra puzzle to one of the people competing tonight. Let me just find the button. Ooh. Okay, so tonight it is Amelia. Congratulations. So I shall be in contact and we'll find an extra practice puzzle for you. Okay, let's take that away. We have one last person joining. Any last questions? Just drop them in the chat if you have anything you need to know, particularly if it's your first time here. But as I say, any issues with the timer, then just write done or klar in the chat, and we'll record your time. Okay, we are looking good to go. We have everyone in, and it is 6:59. Okay, so if you'd like to open the box. And yet you can put the wrapped box aside for now. And put the bag in the middle. Once everyone has it there, we will start. Okay, I think we're good to go right in time. So we'll do a countdown and start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, yep, so we've got an unboxed puzzle tonight. So these competitions, unboxed puzzles are becoming more and more popular. We're seeing more and more of them crop up, and as lots of you probably know, next weekend in Munich is the World Series competition. 6 rounds, and lots of people here. I think 13 people of the 30 here tonight are going to be at that competition in Munich. And round 4 of those 6 rounds is a mystery puzzle. So mystery image, mystery brand. So we currently have no idea what that puzzle is going to be. So I think that's going to be, yeah, certainly one of the most exciting rounds in that competition next week. Yes, as I said, we've got lots of people here tonight who are training for that competition. So 6 rounds. The first 3 on day 1 are Ravensburger puzzles, broken down into there's one which is based on gradients. There's a detailed, so presumably a busy puzzle, and then one which is called repetition. So it's a bit more difficult to call what that's going to be. But something with some kind of repeated elements across the puzzle. And then day 2 kicks off with the mystery puzzle, so mystery brand, mystery image, and then the second 2 are Gibsons. So we've got a circle puzzle as the 5th one, and then panorama 636 piece as the final challenge. Yes, so keep an eye out on that for on YouTube for that. It's going to be kind of live streams of all of those competitions, and yeah, very strong field. So it's going to be a really exciting competition. Hi to Kevin in the chat saying good luck to everyone. Hopefully, hopefully we'll see you soon at one of these, Kevin. And yeah, we've also since last Puzzle Rush, there's been a number of national competitions. So not only Sweden, but Belgium, Germany, Finland, Norway, and we've got lots of people tonight who have been putting in some really strong performances at those national competitions. So it's going to be we've got a strong field tonight, and it's going to be very interesting to see who copes best with the unboxed puzzles. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on. So yeah, lots of flipping going on. So here we've got our first 3 competitors. So first of all, we've got Annabelle. So currently living in Sweden, but originally from and representing Germany. And yeah, did well to made the final at the Swedish Nationals recently, and yeah, our first competitor who's going to be in Munich next week. Yeah, so we can see flipping going on, see the edges pulled out to the side there. Yeah, we can see there's particular colour. There's lots of blue going on, which we can see from all 3 of those kind of flip piles. Fairly heavy on the kind of blue pieces, but yeah, lots of other colours that it's visible to see in those flipped piles. Okay, we also have Anime, who I think I'm right in saying is our first competitor from Switzerland. So fantastic to have you with us. It was great to meet you at the Swedish Championships. Put in a amazing performance in the final. 6th place, which is absolutely fantastic. Also 11th in the German National Championships. I'm sure lots of you are familiar with Anime from Instagram, and yeah, lots of competitions he crops up with, puzzling both individually and in pairs with a mum and in teams. So yeah, fantastic to have you with us tonight. yeah, you can see that she's picked out that kind of a group of pieces and got a nice section together. A couple of other piles already sorted out there, as well as the edges off to the side. Um, and yeah, next to her we have Cameron. Yep, it was at Swedish Nationals, also been to Belgium, put in a really strong performance at the weekend in the UK National Championships, and has also found time to go back to Canada, do a 24-hour marathon there, and also the 24-hour marathon in France. So has managed to fit in an awful lot since the last Puzzle Rush only a month or so ago. Cameron working on some of those edge sections, so we can see one of the corners put together, a couple of those kind of edge sections coming together. I think it's as a unboxed puzzle. I think we're likely to see some fairly quick times today. I did do it as an unboxed puzzle, although obviously I'd seen the image. I was aware of the image, what the image was. I think my time was roughly 48 minutes. But yeah, obviously with the advantage of having seen the image beforehand. But yeah, I think that kind of indicates that we could be seeing some pretty speedy times for an unboxed puzzle tonight. Okay. Okay, next up we have Amelia. Second place in Swedish Championships here, fantastic performance. Also going to Munich, so I think she's been doing a lot of these unbox puzzles for practice. So yeah, we did a swap at the Danish and Swedish Championships. So there's been a lot of unboxed bags floating around for people to try. Yeah, I can see starting with that frame section, and I think that one corner, which we've seen a few people tackling, is going to be a fairly popular place to start. We have Emma starting in a fairly similar place, pulled out that kind of section of pieces. I think that's a fairly clear section to pull out. There's not many other pieces with that kind of that colour. So yeah, I think we'll see a lot of people starting down in that corner. And actually, I can see she's pulled out first person to pull out one particular detail, and that's going together really well. And yeah, Emma doing another person who did really well in the Swedish Championships recently. And then we have Freya also going to Munich, also a fantastic performance at the Swedish Championships, and with most of that frame in place. So really done a lot of that frame, now starting to pull out some of those other sections, those other groups of pieces. Yeah, by far the most of that frame we've seen complete at this point. Okay, you got a question from Kev in the chat. Did you like the owl motif for the Finnish finals? So yeah, the weekend I was lucky enough to be in Finland for the Finnish Championships. I think we've got a few people who are competing tonight who are also there. And yeah, the owl for the Finnish Championships, it was, what can I say? It was tricky. It was I think the first half was a lot of fun. The sky was very difficult. Yeah, full of little lines, which were kind of quite confusing and quite difficult to kind of orientate. But yeah, it was a fantastic event. Lots of lovely people. First time in Finland. Beautiful, beautiful place. And I'm sure I think we'll probably be hearing later from some of the people who were there. So yeah, Kev, it was good, but it was yeah, not the easiest puzzle by a long way. Yeah, and there actually you can see Amelia almost with the edge complete. That whole kind of that whole top section now done. So Amelia and Freya both with the edge virtually fully complete. Okay, on screen now we have Freya, another Freya from Denmark. Freya, who runs the Danish puzzle race competitions. So those of you who were yeah in the January competition, that was a combined one with puzzle race. So I'm sure you are well aware and recognise Freya. Yeah, someone else starting down with that same corner. I think those pieces are fairly easy to sort out, but also with lots of that frame together. And we have Frida, so the first other person here tonight who was in Finland at the weekend, taking on that owl. Yeah, Kev saying I guess the yellow sky would be very hard. I think it will be released, Kev. I'm not sure if it will be released in all of Europe. I think it will be released certainly in the Nordics fairly soon. So yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to get your hands on a copy. I think Frida working on a section there we haven't seen anyone else take on yet. One of those kind of centre sections. Um, so yeah, it's always good to see someone working on something a bit different. But again, with most of that frame done, that whole kind of top frame, which isn't the easiest bit to get together. But yeah, Frida looking really strong there. And we also have Graham from the UK. Graham, one of the Puzzle Guzzle team, was at the UK Championships at the weekend. Put in a really strong performance. I think 10th in the UK rankings in individuals, and then a fantastic podium finish for the Puzzle Guzzle team. So that was yeah, absolutely fantastic to see. And again, yeah, not easy puzzles in the UK either. Certainly, the individual final puzzle did not look easy. There was a lot of brown in there, and a lot of very similar sections to work through. Again, Graham with that corner in place. Some good sorting there. So some of those kind of other sections sorted out, and the kind of the edges of the frame in place and ready to go. Yeah, very similar to Freya in terms of where he started and the sections that have been put together. And then yeah, interestingly with Frida, something quite different, but looking really good. Okay, on screen now we have Hannah. Hannah, my pair and team partner from Finland. So an extra shout out there. It was fantastic to to compete together. I had a lot of fun. Experiencing Finland and the Finnish national competition. Doing really well with that bottom section. Probably the most complete we've seen so far in terms of having that bottom section put together, and some you can see various piles sorted out there. The edge section is out to the side, and then some of that other section who we've seen a couple of people sort out. In fact, we can see Ida there. Ida, fantastic performance at the Swedish Championships, especially in the teams, taking first place in the teams with some fantastic performances. Again, mainly working on that bottom section, but with that kind of that set of pieces sorted out that are going to come start getting put together very soon, I would imagine. And then we have Yuli, a first-time competitor, working well on that edge section. So you can see, quite a lot of the bottom section put together, working on the side there, and then again with some really good sorting, some clear piles to work on, both from the from the top section and from the bottom section, ready to go. So we're just over 16 minutes in, and some really good progress being made. Okay, on screen now we have a couple of people from the Linköping group. So we've got Kotta working for, I think, first person we've really seen take on the section she's working on. But that's come together really well as the kind of a big part of that bottom section. Looking really good. I think that's Linda's camera as well. Picking up the kind of table. I think we've got four people all puzzling together tonight, which is fantastic to see. Always fun when people are competing together. And there we can see Lena Beata recently put in a fantastic performance at the both at the Norwegian National Championship, so second place in Norway, fourth place in Sweden. Really strong performances recently from Lena Beata. Started really well. She's worked on that kind of same section we saw Kotta working on, but also with the majority of that kind of bottom section put together. Looking really strong there from Lena Beata. It's going to be one to watch tonight. Okay, on the screen we have another first timer, Lovisa. Fantastic to have you with us. working on kind of centre sections, and also yeah, Maria taking on a kind of similar, the same section there. So working on that section in the centre, but Maria we can see also with the section kind of just underneath, and a couple of those details and that corner at the bottom. We've also got Marlin. Hi, Marlin. From I want to say a restaurant or a bar or something. Yep. Fantastic. Yeah, working some of those kind of bottom details in place. Working on some of those centre sections. But yeah, it looks like she's made a really good start there. Hopefully there's not too many distractions. Maria put in some really strong performances at the Swedish nationals. Yeah, some great times and making really good progress there. A few islands which I'm sure are going to start coming together very soon. On screen now we have Maria Eriksson, another first time attendee for Puzzle Rush. Fantastic to have you with us. 59th place at the Swedish Championships, which is a fantastic performance, and looking really good there again with a lot of the bottom section put together, and some of the other kind of islands. So yeah, that's looking like a really strong start from Maria. And we also have Maria and Marina. So a pair who were both in Finland, put in really strong performances in the pairs, in the teams, did really well, and also both made it through to the final and put in really good time, especially Marina, who was not feeling on top form on Sunday, but put in a fantastic time with what was a very tricky puzzle. Kev asking in the chat what we think the goal time would be. Uh, we've got some very strong people tonight. My guess would be, I'd probably say, given time I did it, maybe somewhere between 40 and 45 minutes. But we will see. Yeah, let me know, Kev, and anyone else in the chat what you think, what kind of times you think we will see for this. Maria with really nice, very organised looking table there. Really nice kind of section all put together, and some more sections sorted out to the size. Marina working with completely different sections to Maria, but they look to be coming together. Yeah, coming together really well. And some more encouragement in the chat from Mindy. Thank you. Good puzzling all. Yeah, lots of people looking really good at this point, and good to see lots of different strategies coming together. So yeah, people working on completely different things from the start. Okay, and again, yeah, on screen we've got some yeah, quite different strategies. So Miriam with a lot of that bottom section done, working on some of those kind of details, with yeah, lots of the frame done, especially at the sides there. We've got Sally, first time with us. Fantastic to have you here. With yeah, a lot of that kind of centre section done, and working on some of those kind of those edge sections. And I can see yeah, again, some of those kind of details from lower down coming together as well. And then Sandra as well. Again, first time with us. Fantastic to have you here. Sandra with yeah, some very strong performances in the, yeah, especially in the pairs and the teams at the Swedish National Championships. Another person going to Munich, but yeah, looking really strong. A lot of that kind of bottom section already done, kind of with working on filling in that kind of gap in the bottom area. And again, yeah, I think we're likely to, I think we're seeing pattern now with where people are starting and where people are going to end up with this puzzle. I think we're going to see a lot of people following the same pattern, maybe starting on working on different things to begin with, but then finishing in the same area. So yeah, we will see how it's looking. Having just passed 26 minutes. I think we'll start to see some similarity between where people are working as we get a bit further along. But yes, Sandra looking really strong there. Okay, on screen now. I think we have three more people who will be in Munich next week. We have Smilla, who put in some amazing performances in Finland at the weekend. Brilliant times in teams, in pairs, and in the individual heats. Some yeah, absolutely fantastic times. I can see yeah, most of that bottom section in place and working on that kind of center section. I think pretty much the whole frame done as well. So looking really good there. We have Sana. It was fantastic to get to meet you in Finland at the weekend. Similar, so yeah, most of the frame done, a lot of that bottom section, and some of those kind of the red sections in the center either done or sorted out. So looking really good. And we have Tipart, one of I think only two Latvian people, along with Madara, who are representing Latvia in Munich next week. So it's going to be yeah, fantastic to see you there. And again, yeah, with most of the frame done, I think a few islands put together, both from the bottom and the centre sections. So yeah, it's going to be fun to see how that all starts to come together shortly. Okay, we'll take a look at the last three people from the alphabet, and then we'll go back and look at some of the front runners. Okay, so we have Tina, um, with looking good. A lot of that bottom section, the centre section, those I think we're seeing a lot of as time goes on, we're seeing more and more similarities between the sections that are put together. I think wrong person there. Thule looking really good here. Another person I was lucky enough to meet in Finland at the weekend, put in strong, really strong performances in all three classes in the Finnish Championships at the weekend. And so far, certainly in terms of the people we've seen recently, with the most complete. So nearly with that entire bottom section put together. Only a few little kind of gaps to fill in, and then she's going to be starting work on that kind of that top section, which I think is where we're going to see most people finishing tonight. And Civ, very looking similar to what we saw with Tina. So a lot of that bottom section put together. Most of the edges done. Just working on. Looks like she's just working on that kind of top edge. But with the sides done, and with a lot of that bottom section put together. But certainly Thule there looking really, really strong. Just fitting in the last maybe 4 or 5 pieces in that kind of in that bottom section, and then she'll be free to build up that kind of top area. Okay, so let's see if we can see who is making a charge for the podium tonight. So there we see Lena Beata. Starting to work up through that kind of top section. We've got Emilia there, similar, but she's also got together that so slightly less of the blue done, but with that with the red section in place. Let's take a look at second. Anime as well, looking really strong. We can see building up from now from the bottom towards the top, working through that blue section. All three looking really strong here. Let's take a look also at Freya. So it's going to be. I think it's going to be a tight race here. Lots of people working in the same area. I think at the moment maybe Lena Beata, Emilia looking pretty similar in terms of the amount of pieces left to go. Got Hannah there also starting with, I think, all of that bottom section done. Just starting to work up towards the top. I think that's generally going to be the strategy we see. So the bottom complete, and then just working up through the top section, using the colours and the shapes to make their way to the top. See a couple of people. So Lena Beata and Emilia both with the top frame done. A couple of people, so you can see Anime, Hannah kind of leaving that for now. Maybe going to do that as the last thing. But lots of people kind of moving into this area now. I can see Graham there as well, Thule, Freya. Lots of people kind of just working towards that top section with a very similar. In a very similar position, and so it's getting exciting now. So I think probably at the moment between Lena Beata and Emilia, but Freya and Anime also not far at all, not far behind at all. And we are just over 35 minutes. So yeah, as I thought, I think we're going to be in some very quick times tonight, especially for for an unboxed competition. Let's see if we can get under 40. I think there's definitely a chance. Looking at how quickly Amelia is getting those pieces in. I think the section they're just coming into now is probably the kind of hardest section, with the least the least color difference between some of those rows. I see Lena Beata working on the kind of reds, which Amelia's already got together, but maybe with slightly more of those kind of blue pieces to get in. Yeah, but lots of people working in a very similar place now. And yeah, Freya looking really good as well. She's got the frame done, she's got the red done, and then just kind of filling in with a kind of ring around the red. Just working to get those last kind of rows. So yeah, one of the other skills that will be tested in Munich, also being put to the test here. So not only unboxed, but yeah, this puzzle plays very much into one of the other challenges as well. So I think we'll get an idea of who likes those kind of that kind of challenge as well. So 37 minutes, and still looking really close. And a whole group of people not too far behind. Yeah, so Hannah, Emma, Annabelle, lots of people working on that kind of same section. And yeah, Lena Beata and Amelia with really the same two kind of side sections to get put together. And the pieces going in quickly now. It's going to be very tight, whoever manages to take this. And then Freya and Anime really close behind as well. Maybe Amelia just edging ahead. Slightly fewer pieces to get in now, but it's still so close. Down to maybe the last 20 or 30 pieces. It's going to be very close to a sub 40 finish. Down to 4 or 5 pieces. And in it goes. Fantastic. Well done, Amelia. 39:31, just under 40 minutes. That's an absolutely amazing time. Congratulations. Okay, Lena Beata not far at all behind now, and Anime and Freya also just closing off those last few rows. And lots of people in the kind of chasing group just behind. Looks like Lena Beata's just going to take second place. But Freya going really strong at this point as well. It's very close. There's going to be just a few pieces in it. And yeah, also Anime just with a few pieces in the second to last row, and then the top frame to put in. I think that's going to go together really quickly now. So Lena Beata closing in on second, but third place is going to be very tight between Anime and Freya. And then yeah, Tuli looking really good. Still with that red section to go. Last couple of places for Lena Beata, fantastic. Cool. Congratulations. Well done, Lena Beata. Fantastic time. 41:34. That's an amazing time for an unboxed competition. And so yeah, we'll see the race for third place, final place on the podium. So close now between Anime and Freya. Slightly different sections to do. Anime working on that top frame. Freya with those side sections that we saw Amelia and Lena Beata working on. Anime down to maybe 5 or 6 pieces now, just using the bit of trial and error to get the last few pieces in. Fantastic. Anime takes third place, 42:24. Fantastic work. And Freya just closing off those last few pieces. Looking really good. Okay, let's just see who else we can have on screen. Lena Beata, I don't know if you have time to have a chat. It'd be fantastic to talk to you. Amelia, unfortunately, she's not feeling too well tonight. She's got a bit of a sore throat, so she's not staying for a chat. But Lena Beata, it'd be fantastic to talk to you if you're available. And yeah, Anime, thank you so much for joining. Again, if you have time, if you fancy it, it'd be great to chat to you. But yeah, I understand totally if you need to get off. Freya taking fourth place, fantastic work, 43:25. Fantastic work, Freya, well done. Yeah, Anime, it would be great to talk to you. I'm not sure if Lena Beata is staying for a chat yet or not at the moment.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Can you hear me?
I can, yeah.
Perfect. Hi.
Hi, fantastic. Great that you were able to take part tonight. Thanks so much for joining.
Thank you that it was possible. It was a really nice puzzle, by the way.
How did you find it as an unboxed challenge?
I love to puzzle unbox because I almost never look at the box. So
Okay,
it's kind of normal puzzling for me.
okay. Sorry, just write a message to Lena Beata. So for Munich, is you're looking forward to the unboxed challenge?
Yeah, actually, I look forward to every challenge. I mean, I hope there are some challenges that the puzzles are not too easy, but I think they will be maybe too hard. We will see. I will struggle, of course, at some point there.
So yeah, so it was. Oh, sorry, just got someone trying to call. Yeah, so we had.
So we don't hear you anymore, Robert. Like I don't. Yes, now I can hear you. Yeah, I also love gradient, but I think I also was lucky because the sun is still out somehow. So I could see it perfectly. I would say with bad lighting, it's really hard to go through the sky. I think it's a hay puzzle, right? I didn't unbox the box yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's almost the same. Yeah, I had a Hachette Note 2, I think, at EJJ's already. Uh, they have some misfits, so you have to watch properly when you put the pieces. But today I didn't really experience misfits, so it was good. Yeah, I like the pictures they have.
Cool. Sorry, one second. I'm just going to try this headphones again 'cause apparently it can't be heard on the live stream. Okay. Do you hear me now?
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. Um, Sorry, lost my thought trying to deal with that. Yeah, so it was a great time. So 40, 42, 28. How does that compare to the what you've been seeing with your kind of unboxed training?
I actually didn't train Unboxed yet. I have a bag full of unboxed puzzles since 2 months, and I just don't find time to do them. But it's like I really like the time. Whenever I'm below 45, I'm really, really happy. So I'm happy with this time. And it's always like I always try to beat Lene Beate, but it's still not possible.
No, 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 it's yeah, she's another yeah, very good time, and Amelia as well. Yeah, under 40 minutes was yeah, fantastic. Oh, sorry, we've seen Hannah finish at 47:44. Tuli and Sandra just coming into the finish as well. And yeah, you put in a yeah, it was a fantastic performance at the German nationals as well.
Yeah, that was yeah, I love like weekends like in Sweden and in Germany where you have a lot of puzzling. You don't know which pictures appear. Like you have an unreleased puzzle at the final and still enough time to talk to each other. So it's like I told my boyfriend that I was like eating, puzzling, or chatting, and a little bit of sleeping the whole weekend.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I think they made some really fantastic yeah, some fantastic choices. I was lucky enough to do the campsite one we had in Finland for the pairs. So that was a yeah, very quick pairs puzzle because I think it was
Yeah, I saw it.
fairly quick as the singles puzzle. So yeah, it went
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
quickly
the
for
problem
pairs.
with that was that the Germans said it will be a non-released puzzle in Germany. And then when the camper site appeared in Germany in Group A, I kind of expected the American Diner in Group B. So you could a little bit prepare for it. So yeah, that was a little bit of a pity, but I don't blame the Germans because yeah, unreleased doesn't mean unreleased for Ravensburger, obviously.
No, no, of course, no. Um, yeah, and then the finals puzzle looked like a lot of fun. So yeah, some bit tricky with some of the plants, but yeah, some really nice colours, and yeah, it did look like the kind of thing I'd enjoy doing.
Yeah, it was funny that we had yellow on the background and now the Finnish had yellow on the background too. It seems to be a thing for the artists.
Yes, yeah, yeah. I think yeah, the yellow background in Finland was very tricky. I have to say, yeah, lots of people got tripped up with that. Some yeah, some difficult textures to work through. But yeah, yellow certainly seems to be the colour for this year for backgrounds.
Yeah, I think green is already there for the plants and then blue is for the sky. So you have to take red or yellow. And we had a lot of reddish, pinkish on the puzzle already. So it had to be yellow.
Yeah, yeah. Had a few more finishes. Had Emma, Sandra, Tootie we saw finishing. Cameron just with a few more pieces. Yeah, and then Smilla and Annabelle very close as well. So do you have it? Were you at the 24-hour marathon as well?
I've been there, yeah. That was another weekend of puzzling, chatting, and not enough sleeping.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how anyone manages to get sleep at that event. I think yeah, just be so kind of so wired and so yeah, so alert from all the puzzling that I'm not sure how anyone kind of manages to relax.
I think it's possible because when you like, we all had a shift of 2 or 3 hours before the sleeping break. Sleeping break was in between 3 to 5 hours, and you were not tired when you were puzzling, but the moment you stand up and you are like, okay, now it's time for rest, my body kind of shut down, and then I walked back, and then I fell asleep, and then my mobile phone like was vibrating 2 times, and I was like, who the fuck is writing me? I don't care, I sleep. And it was our group who urgently were looking for somebody to jump in because somebody wasn't feeling well, and I didn't realize that it's in the middle of the night. Who could write me from home, yeah, so that was a little bit of a pity, but yeah, I recommend, like, if you like to puzzle, no matter what, I really recommend to do a marathon. It doesn't necessarily have to be a 24 hours marathon at first, but I enjoyed it so much more than the 10 hours. Because with the 10 hours, I was always feeling, oh, I want to puzzle more, I want to puzzle more. And with the 24 hours, it was like, I can still puzzle. Like, I would love to puzzle some more hours, but it was okay, like the amount of puzzling.
Yeah, yeah. I think that was the funny thing with the 10 hour one. I did in Tree. It was a lot of puzzling and I was tired, but yeah, I never quite felt like I wanted to stop. I could have always yeah, always carried on. But I think yeah, with the 24 hour, Although I know you're used to those kind of endurance events and marathon events. So yeah, I'm sure that kind of stamina comes in handy in that kind of focus and yeah. So
Yeah, and then it depends on your team. We had such a great team. We were like cheering us up. People who were not puzzling were dancing beside or singing or checking on the French team, which was very close. Like we had a duel between the queer house. And it was so like every time I had a break, I had to check on them, and they always seemed to be faster than us. So we had to push our team, and the French came over. So it was a very friendly rivalry with a good end for us, which is I felt a little bit sad for them because they would have also deserved to be on the podium. So yeah, it was very nice. Like find a nice team and you will get through every bad feelings you will have through the 24 hours. It's fun.
it does look like such a fun event. It looks like such an amazing atmosphere and yeah, look, they seem to the team seems to put in a lot of effort into yeah, making it a fun place to be.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's I would love to do it right away. So in Cologne, I will do it again, and then I have to wait so many months to do it again.
yeah, there's not. So when is the Cologne one?
It's like 2 weeks after World Series in a
Oh
month.
wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, so it's very much competition season at the moment, and then yeah, then it all calms down a bit. Yeah, for the until yeah, a few more things in the autumn. Excellent. Graham's done.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
that's
There's
finished.
people just coming up to the end.
Frida is about to finish too.
Yeah, we've got Frida, Ida, Freya, Annabelle, all just finishing off. Yeah, it was yeah, very tight competition tonight as well. Yeah, a couple of minutes between yourself and the first place, and that's going to be yeah, that's going to be interesting. I think in Munich where people can kind of make up the time because maybe the it'll be the kind of rounds that people aren't used to, the circle, the panorama, where if you can, you know, you might be able to make up a few minutes on people around you, whereas you know the kind of Ravensburg around the things people are kind of more used to, I think will be a lot tighter.
Yeah, I expect actually in every challenge I expect some tight races because people are training a lot. Like it seems on social media. So I guess the volunteers will have to be very aware of everyone. Because it's not like Worlds. They also have these very slow puzzlers where you can like take your time to be there and check on them every, let's say, 20 minutes at the beginning. And in Munich, we could have a finisher before 30 minutes. And then you could have like every second you could have several finishers. And it's hard to tell who will be good in which challenge, you know? So I really expect a very sporty adrenaline atmosphere there because it's about seconds. It's not about minutes anymore.
Yeah, absolutely, and yeah, just the I think yeah the speeds we're seeing, and it's you know it's not the same people who are you know winning all the races. So kind of tuned into the EJJ last night, and you know Victor put in a fantastic performance. You know whereas we're seeing kind of Christian winning a lot of those recently. I think you know depending on what the puzzles are, what we get on the day, whether that kind of yeah who they most appeal to, how people are feeling, how they slept. You know, there's so much that's going to come into it, and like you say, I think it.
Before I finish the ski cross.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely a tricky one. Although I think yeah, it's the zebras are yeah they're tricky on that one. I think yeah flowers and fur. I'll be certainly be happy if we don't see any flowers or fur for the World Series. They seem to be the things that yeah trip me up the most.
I actually think flowers are very good for repetition.
Yeah,
Like
well,
not for me, but it's something that comes in my mind when people talk about repetition. It's either trees, fur, or flowers or butterflies.
Yeah, I think we had a few conversations about that at the weekend, and yeah, I think I'm resigned to the idea that we're likely to see some flowers for repetition. Although I think it's nice that the kind of categories are fairly vague. Repetition could be anything, detail could be anything, and even the gradient we don't know whether that's a like a pure gradient, whether it's the sky. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see yeah, see how they interpret those six challenges.
I don't think gradient will be sky. It would be too obvious, I think. I
Mm.
think it's gonna be a wall or something like that, or because or like textile,
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
like a skirt or something like that.
And it'll be interesting to see the kind of split between illustrations and you know and photography. I think we're seeing less and less photography come up in you know in competitions these days. And I know you know for some people that's their kind of real strong point. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if there's any you know any or much photography that comes up.
Yeah, I think the problem is you have to like design the photography and then take a picture. And most of the time, when you take a picture, something is missing or something is not good or like not very sharp. That's why I think photos are good for collages because then you can put whatever you want to put on the puzzle, but then it's not a photography anymore, it's a collage.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few more people finishing, and yeah, so top 50 is your that's your goal for the World Series, is it? Did you
Yeah,
say?
I always have like a goal which is almost not possible. Like something I would love to have, but everything has to be perfect. And then I have a goal which should be realistic. And then I have like a line where I would be disappointed. And top 50 is like the goal. If I would be out of top 50, I would be very disappointed. Of course, I would love to be in top 25, but like I have to make up so much time in the challenges I'm good at that I can lose time on the circle puzzle. Um, yeah, I just like it has to be perfect 6 times, and then I think top 25 should be possible. But I think the mental game is something people ignore or don't think about it. You have 6 challenges and you compete 6 times against the same people. So what if you like feel good on the first challenge and then you are I don't know 100 and you want to be in top 50? What does this make in your head? Do you think, oh screw, I will never reach my goal, or you think, oh come on, like I think it's more a mental game than at Worlds where you have one chance and when the chance is gone you can struggle but you don't have the chance to make it better. And in Munich you have 6 times where you have to compete at your best no matter what. So I compare it with a dart game. On darts, you can be in front and then you can be on the back very, very fast. And I think that's the same mentally. So you have to be aware of that too.
Absolutely, and it's and the fact they're so you know there's no kind of very little recovery time in between. You know, it's one after the other, which you know we're generally not used to. Generally, you'd have you know much bigger breaks in between. So yeah, pretty much going from one to the next one is going to be a yeah an extra challenge of kind of focus and endurance, and yeah, it's going to be very different to what we kind of tend to see at these competitions.
Exactly. And that's what I like so much about it. It's not over after one challenge. You can make mistakes and then you can make it better. Um, yeah, so it's going to be great anyways.
Yeah, yeah, can't wait. And do you have any? Are there any kind of personal battles? So are there kind of people who you kind of always, you know, you always look out for in the results? So you always kind of end up about the same in the same spots that you kind of that you've kind of keeping an eye on.
Yeah, so it's actually really like Line Beate. I know she is faster than me, but I tried to come closer to her. But I'm actually like in Switzerland, I'm the one who is hunted. So I just have to make sure that they don't come closer. But for me, it's hard because like at Worlds, I struggled throughout the puzzle, so I don't really know if the people who are placed around me are really the people I can chase. So yeah, I try to not chase people, but like chase times. So I want to be underneath 45 minutes in every challenge beside the circle and the panorama challenge,
Hmm.
because there I know it's definitely not possible. Like in the panorama, maybe sub 50 is possible, but yeah, because if you start to compare yourself with people and they have a bad day, then for me it's not worth as much as if both have a good day and you can beat them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just like I want to make sure that I'm the best Swiss overall because there are some fast Swiss coming. And I'm always like, yeah, people expect me to be the best Swiss and people expect me to win when there is a only Swiss championship. And that's the pressure I have to fight against and not really like being better than others, but like making sure that I'm the best Swiss.
Yeah. No, totally understandable. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Well, yeah. Very much looking forward to meeting up again. And yeah,
Yeah,
fantastic performance tonight.
thank
And
you very much.
thanks so much for joining. And yeah, we will yeah see you in Munich.
Yes, thanks for having me and congratulations to Lina Beate and also to Emilia who did a great job. And also good luck to everyone who is still puzzling. I hope you can enjoy the puzzle.
Thank you
Good
so
night,
much.
everyone.
Cheers. Good night.
You're welcome. Bye, Robert.
Bye. Okay. Okay. Seeing Tafat just finishing there. 1 hour 12. 17er. Very close to the finish. Just got a couple of gaps to either sides of the writing there. Had yeah, lots of finishes, some really good times, um, and yeah, found some fantastic performances for an unboxed puzzle. It's great to see so many people. Great to see so many people finishing. Yeah, thanks Freya. Hope you enjoyed it. See if I can see getting a bit of help with the last few pieces from the cat. Tina just finishing the last couple of gaps. Let's take a look at how things are looking for the Linköping group. Marlin looking good. It's got a roving camera person there. And then yeah, Cotter working on that border. Oh, okay. Now I can see that someone next to her is doing a puzzle from one of the other competitions. I was trying to work out who that was, but yeah, someone with a slightly different puzzle. But yeah, everyone looking really good. Sally just coming up into that kind of sky section. Yuli at the same point. Lavisa, yeah, also looking really good. Fantastic work, everyone. Tina, it's going to be close between Tina and Siv for the next place. Tina just getting that last place in. Fantastic work. 1 minute, 1 hour 14. That's really great. Fantastic work. So yeah, we've got about 45 minutes to go. Hopefully, Siv not getting disturbed too much. Yeah, cat paw right in the hole with the last few pieces to go. Cotter just working on that text in the middle. Who have we got? Yeah, just finishing off. Hi Tina, well done, fantastic work. Hope you enjoyed it. Um, Well done, Siv. Congratulations. Hope the cat didn't disturb you too much. Getting those last few pieces in. Um, yeah, thanks to Park. Really glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, hope you find it. Hope you find it calming. That's really good to know. So yeah, we're looking got lots of people just coming into the same section. Most of that bottom section done, and just working up through the gradient. So yeah, Marlin, Cotter, Yuli, pretty much everyone we're seeing is in a uh, very similar position now. Let's bring up a few more people. Still nearly 45 minutes to go. So I think let's see if we can get a full set of finishes today. It's always fantastic. Yuli just finishing off, filling in that gap. So yeah, we've seen that gap before quite a few people. So with the kind of road in place, there's that kind of watery section with the darker blues. Yeah, thanks, Graham. We'll try and clear the room. Well done on a fantastic time. Looking forward to the puzzle guzzle at the weekend. Always fun to join those. So yeah, we will see. I think in the Linköping crew we've had the person doing the pieces and piece puzzle in the background has got that completed. Well done. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who deals best with this gradient now. Usually with some of that kind of green and browny section at the sides. But everyone looking really good for a finish within the 2 hours. Levies are working well with that kind of that whitish bottom section of the sky, those kind of white rows. Sally working in that section as well. Let's see if we can get a look at how things are for Linda. So I think just getting up to the kind of water and sky sections, we're looking good. 40 minutes to go. So let's see how many finishes we can get. It's looking close between Marlin and Cotter for the next place. Lavisa, Yuli, and Sally looking fairly similar. Lavisa and Yuli with the kind of the top row of the top border done, but Sally with that text done as well. And Marlin maybe with more of the more rows working up from the bottom, just getting up to that point where the text is. someone else in the YouTube chat who appreciated the appearance of yeah, Siv's cat. I think we used to seeing cats on the live streams, whether it's yeah, box assistant with Maria or yeah, Siv's cats. There's normally a cat or two who makes an appearance somewhere along the way. Oh, there we go. Hi Siv. Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic to see you. And yeah, let us know what the cat's called. Yeah, very cute. Yeah, fortunately wasn't knocking too many pieces off, but yeah, good to see you trying to work around it. So yeah, thanks, and yeah, well done for yeah, good time tonight. Not an easy puzzle, especially without the image. So yeah, 1 hour 15. That's a really good time. Okay, everyone's still going well. Yeah, so lots of gradient work now. So I think a couple of people. So Marlin and Cotter just getting up to the maybe the kind of hardest point of that gradient. So down the bottom, where with the kind of lighter sections, the gradient's fairly clear, and again up at the kind of top couple of lines, or the top section, the darker section, it's clearer. It's those kind of few lines around the text where maybe there's less difference between the different colours. So yeah, that's probably the kind of trickiest section. Um, I think we saw maybe a couple of false fits along the way. A couple of people swapping pieces at the end, but generally I think the cut on these French brands are good. So yeah, a few brands kind of manufactured by the same people. So Hachette, Pieces and Peace, Bluebird, with fairly similar pieces and cuts. But yeah, the odd false fit, but yeah, nothing that should affect things too much, I don't think. Lavisa with that full text in place, just working on that lighter section. Yuli finishing that just filling in that last kind of that last section of green and brown at the bottom, and then it's just the sky to go. A couple of those letters put together. And yeah, Cotter also working on that text. It's quite tall. I think it's maybe three or four pieces high, which can make it quite tricky. And yeah, lots of straight lines. All of those letters are fairly similar. So yeah, not the easiest text to put together. Um, but yeah, we can see Sally's got it, Lavisa's got all that text together, and so yeah, Marlin and Cotter working their way up to that. Yeah, hard to say who's in the lead at this point. Cotter maybe with that. I can see we've got that top right section together, that top right corner, some of the clouds. Lavisa with that all put together as well, and Yuli as well with those clouds done. Marlin working, yeah, very much bottom to top, row by row. Levy's also nearly done with those kind of brown, earthy, and the brown and green sections. Yuli with working on that text now. Some of those other letters coming together, looking good, and most of that kind of the bottom section of the gradient, those kind of white, those lighter rows, all done. And yeah, Marlin working up through that text now as well. So I think we've still got a chance for some good number more finishes, and probably some close finishes as well. you're interested in the World Series. So that is next weekend. It's Friday and Saturday. You'll find all the live streams on YouTube at sweetpuzzle.com, as well as they've been putting up lots of kind of content about what's the organisers have been putting up kind of Q and A's and lots more information. About the competitions, how they started it. You can also find interviews on on Peace Talks and Can Adam. So there's lots of information about the competition, and it's fantastic to see a completely new event and a completely new format. We will see how everyone adapts to that, and who who proves to be the most adaptable and the most flexible in terms of completing all of those challenges. Carter just fitting in that text now. It's looking very close between Marlin and Cotter. Really going well now, just working up row by row through the gradient. Just getting that kind of lighter section done. Most of that text now put together. Sally as well with the bottom, the kind of lighter section done, and just working her way up. I can see Jody in the chat. Has the brand been revealed? I think it's safe to say now that the brand is Hachette. The puzzle, I need to try and remember. It has a French name. Um, so Hachette being a French brand, Evaron Californie. California. I think it's California Getaway or something similar in terms of what that means. Forgive my French pronunciation. Just coming up to 1 hour 30, so about half an hour to go. So I think everyone here totally capable of finishing this off. Let's see if we can clear the room. Still very close between Marlon and Cotter, but Yuli also really catching up now. She's been building up that kind of sky section really well. Those pieces going in really quickly on the next row. Sally also going really well. Lavisa just putting in the last few of those kind of watery pieces. Lots of looking at those colours, looking at those shapes. complete, and now just working. I think definitely the way to do it, working through one row at a time, looking at the shape of those pieces, pulling out the next lightest set. Cotter with that text now attached, both Cotter and Marlin with that text attached, and yeah, similar to we've seen with a lot of other people with those kind of sections at the side, to be filled in, those kind of slightly darker blues. I think Cotter with more of that top edge done. But Yuli also catching up. She's got the entire top edge done. Most of that text put together. Sally just coming up to the point where that text is going to join on as well to the gradient coming up from the bottom. Yeah, there we go. Really getting the last couple of letters put together, and then not too much of that sky to do around. Yeah, so probably in terms of pieces, very tight now between Marlin, Cotter, and Yuli. So it's going to be fascinating to see who fills those gaps in first, and then Marlin with that top edge to get together as well. Plenty to play for still. Just to recap, the podium today was Emilia, who did a fantastic time under 40 minutes, so 39:31. We had Lena Beata at 41:34, and then Anami at 42:28. So very close. Yeah, only three minutes separating the podium places. Another two people, Freya and Hannah, under 50 minutes, which is fantastic time for I think any unboxed puzzle, and 14 people under an hour, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, we've got Yuli with that text complete now. Got Marlin and Cotter still neck and neck, but also Yuli as well with very similar number of pieces to go. Sally not far behind as well, just working up through those lighter colours. Yuli having to go at rotating, bringing that kind of a section closer. just a couple of few of those last kind of green and brown pieces, and then just those sky pieces to go, those gradient pieces, but looking really good. Usually with that text now attached, so just the those familiar sections to the left and right of the text that we've seen a lot of people finishing with tonight. Yeah, very close three-way competition for the next three spots. Who is going to get there? Marlin getting that top edge together. Usually with working on that kind of, she's got the edge all in place, and the kind of next working on that next row down, that darker row. This piece is going in well. Cotter, Marlin and Yuli all down to maybe the last 30 pieces or so. About 20 minutes to go, so everyone's still with a really good chance of getting this complete. Sally making really good progress there. So top edge is done, text is all done. It's working up through those rows of sky. Pace is going in really quickly now for Yuli, catching up with Marlin and Cotter. Marlin filling in that gap. She's got the top edge done now. Just filling in that gap, that one row between the text and the top edge. Louisa also working on that same row, and Sally as well, also going for that kind of section, trying to connect the edge to the text. Marlin maybe just nudging ahead in the race for the next spot. It's still very close. last 15 or 20 pieces. Really going really well here. Pieces going in really quickly. Catch up with Marlin. It's going together really well. Marlin getting in. Yeah, there's two small sections just closing up. Down to the last 5 or 6 pieces. Excellent. Well done, Marlin. Fantastic work. Good work by the cameraman as well. Yeah, it's good to see some action shots. Yeah, really well done. Um, just Cotton Julie now, just closing off the last couple of sections. I think we've got the cut with the possibly with the edge to do. Can't quite see. Lavisa also going well. Yeah, Sally going well. I think looking good to finish. Got just over 15 minutes to go. Maybe, yeah, 50, 60 pieces. right to finish off. I think cut also those, and just maybe that row above the text. Lavisa really going well at the moment. She's got a load of pieces in. That text attached to the top, just working now on that kind of lighter section. Sally in a similar position. Working on, yeah, she's working down from the top, so she's got the kind of the top few rows, the darker rows done above the text. Usually down to the last 10 pieces or so. I think we can get three or four more finishes before. See if we can get everyone before the time. We've got 12 minutes left. Last two pieces, fantastic. Well done, Yuli. Excellent work. Did really well at the end. Yeah, that sky went really well. Fantastic work. Congratulations. Thanks for joining. So yeah, we've got Lavisa, Sally, very similar. Yeah, very similar puzzles. Text attached, a couple of rows under the text, and then those two sections at the side. Those kind of mid-blue sections that seem to be where most people are finishing. Carter with a bit more done, just putting that top edge together, and then she'll just be able to fill in that one missing row between the top and the text. So we have about 10 minutes to go. So let's see. Still plenty of time to finish off these last few sections. Sally going well with those lighter blocks at the sides. Louise just with those darker ones around the text. See another puzzle on the go in the background. I think that's the Vancouver one from January. Some good progress being made there. Yeah, Carter just with that. Looks like that left hand side, very close to complete. Funny comment from Julie in the chat saying, yeah, for 80% of the time she was thinking it was one she'd done before in another competition, and was expecting the text to be yeah San Francisco, and yeah I think yeah getting confused when the text turned out that yeah it wasn't going to be that but something else instead. Yeah, well done Julie, for yeah for pushing through even when it got a bit confusing. Yeah, congratulations on a really good finish there, and yeah. Um, yeah, sorry, it's confused you a little bit. Okay, just coming up to 6 minutes to go. So every piece counts now. Let's see how get a couple more of those rows in. Every piece attached at this point counts. Let's come down to the last few pieces to separate here. Cotta, I think you can still got time to put in those last few bits. Go on, you can do it for 3.5 minutes left. Just that kind of top edge, a few more pieces in the middle. Lavisa and Sally doing really well. A couple more rows to go. Linda as well, I can just see working on that last section. now it looks like with the top, with the complete join from the top to the bottom through that text. Go on, Cotty, you got this. Okay, 1 minute to go. Last few pieces. You can do it. Okay, that is time up. Okay, great work everyone. Oh, you got so close to the end there. Oh, so close. Well done, Louisa. Well done, Sally. You did really well at the end there, getting that sky together. Yeah, if you could just count up the number of pieces left and drop it into the chat. That's a fantastic effort by everyone. So close, Cotter. Great work, Linda. Well done. So Linda 56. Well done, Sally 34. Oh, Lavisa 34 as well. It's a dead heat. Oh, so close. Um, Cotta, I don't know how. Did you have? I think there was just yeah, 2 or 3 pieces. Hopefully, I can see. Okay, yeah, I can see that anyway. Cool, fantastic. Well done, everyone. Fantastic job. Thanks so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, unboxed one's always going to be a bit tricky, but yeah, Lavisa, Sally, thanks so much for joining for the first time. Hope to see you back again sometime. And yeah, Lynn Shopping Group, Cotta, Marlin, Linda, thanks as always. Um, YouTube. Okay. Thanks, Tipat, in the chat. Thanks for letting me know about the sound. Thanks for everyone in the YouTube for watching, and for everyone taking part. Congratulations to everyone. Really well done. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.